Hello and welcome. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. Great to be back in Adelaide, the world leader in the number of people around whom you shouldn't make a sudden move. I'm delighted to be sharing the mic for this match with Tom Hunt. G'day, Tom.
Yes, thanks, Jim. It's a real pleasure to be here for this game today.
Today, Port Adelaide versus Gold Coast. Round 21. This is a clash that makes King Kong versus Godzilla look like a chimpanzee's tea party. Tom, can you pick a winner?
I have a sneaky feeling that Port Adelaide could upset a few people here and get the win.
Yes, everything does point to Port Adelaide. The siren is yet to sound. They say all things come to those who wait, but I'm starting to wonder if anyone will be around to hear it. We're underway. The opening bounce. Lonigan taps. The Ruckman had a call just from the wrong player. Norris with a kick as he gets pulled down by Cody. No one troubling him there. Worsley going from number one. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. Gold Coast by a point. The kick in from Carolina. Viscatelli spills it. Swallow had his attempts rutted. A short handball. Was that the kiddo? Smothered by Adelaide. Stanley puts the ball in the hands of Bolt. Water control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Worsley knows he needs to hang on to them. He kicks it one barrel straight. And we have the first goal of the match. Lucky we had that goal recorded because it was first rate. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. Stanley corrects. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Down goes Carolina. Hits up the corridor. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Suns always had a handy road record, but this season has become very formidable. Patrick marks the ball. Lining up the goal now. He got a hold of that one. Worsley wins the contested ball. He steadies now in front of goal. Worsley goes for goal. Goal took the Suns.
Yeah, that has to be a contender for the goal of the year. Certainly the best I've seen this week. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Lonigan really gets onto this one. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. He picks it up. It's good to ball. Bill wants the ball. Osborne puts it. Has space for an easy man. Wargate choosing to play on. Hall drops the mark. A well kick from Patrick. His mistake costs him a possession. Where's now? Approaching the goals now. Lonigan kicks. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll do that one. Patrick, a good try. Approaching the goals now. The Suns after a good start. but in the letterbox. What a wonderful goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Let me clear the pinatas for the kids.
Gold Coast have been so dominant in the ruck. They've been able to give their midfielders so much time and space. And that's why they lead this match. Stewart passes it.
Lonigan with the hit. Stolen. He thought he had him, and now he looks more confused than the audience was screaming at Mulholland Drive. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Carlisle bombs it in. Hubber hits the upper hand. Strong up by Crosby. Now do you think he can kick this one, Tom?
It might just be too far out for him, Dennis.
He has no trouble grabbing that one. That kick was covered a very long distance. Good weight grab. That's a kick that didn't touch his laces, Tom.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
The umpire will toss it back in. The umpire is thrown it in. Hit by Flanagan. Osborne picks it up. Puts the head down as he runs in. His aim was just off. But Adelaide already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. He goes long down the ground. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that part. That was the third. Great mark. Joining to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Goal. We'll be happy with goal number 2. That replay shows just how good that goal was. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Lonigan gets the tap. He's tapped it to the wrong player. Casanova would have been jealous of that figure. That's a massive kick. Horsley had it, lost it. Scoops up the ball. Jams it on the boot man. Takes a goal. Off hands. Cleanly picked up. He runs into the goal. He picked it up off the ground. Tap by Flanagan. I hope that wasn't the foul. Broadbent passes it. Orange thinks he's going for holding the ball. Tom, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
He should kick this.
Horsley running up the goal now. 25 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss one here. Gold Coast have scored the last 5 goals. Gold Coast have the early lead. It's always a good sign. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Bounce, laser straight. Tapped by Flanagan. Lobs the handball. Murphy couldn't hold on to that one. It was all his.
Gold Coast love playing away games. A stack of Gold Coast players have commented over the season that for them it actually provides a release and a chance to harness camaraderie.
Clean tap by Flanagan. Orange controls. Going for goal number 1. He kicked that one like my wife would. Clearing it with easier. Drops the mark and the runners are waiting. Patrick hitting in. Watch his style. Great effort. Here's a chance for Crosby. Osborne with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. Some of his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. I'm going to say that's even a better goal the second time around. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce straight down. Lonigan with the tap.
Stanley has the confidence knowing he can catch his direct opponent, so he's happy to leave him to help out his teammates and create a 2-on-1 situation on a regular basis. Horsley getting ready for a shot at goal. Stewart knocks it down. Carlisle onto the ball.
Now we've got a ball. Tap to advantage. Accelerated. He's having a ball. So it's Spears to play. The power in trouble. They need to get a move on. Not going to cook in that goal. That's vintage time. And I bet will only get better with time. Look at the pass. Well, he didn't even get close to that tap. And we'll get a ball up. Lonigan punches it. Has it now. Orange snaps it. Jams it on the boot. Out of bounds near the goal. It'll be tossed in on the boundary. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Lonigan decisively. Stanley on the run. Really happy with that. The Suns have scored the last 8 goals. Great start by the Suns. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruckman. Even steals it. He's holding the ball. Kicks it. He wants to play on. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The ball hits him right on the chest. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Carlisle gets set to kick it back in. Ball back in play. Swallow will be angry about that. Could have his attempt smothered. Gathered by the field.
It's always tough to travel for an away game. To be a great team, you need to win away. Gold Coast have been able to do that this season. Look at him run. There's no one around to contest the ball. The kick is no good.
Carlisle will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. He's kicked the ball back in. Lonigan couldn't keep his hands on it. Nice delivery. Definitely a contender for mark of the day. Tom, what are his chances from here?
If he misses here, I'd recommend he goes straight back to the back line.
Quick option here. The pinpoint pass is the key. He goes long in search of a lead. This button 65 for the penthouse win. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong man. Let's have a shot at goal is as good as we can get here. Worsley with a fairly straight shot at goal. Just right at the target, and it will be a point. The goal need to be careful not to let this one run away from him. He's kicked it. Come on, this by Well, it holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Flanagan. Here's a mighty kick at the foot. Nice uncontested mark for Brooker.
The Power haven't done all that well at home this year. They'll be wanting to rack up some more wins at home before the end of the season. Good day. With the ball.
Everyone's having a bad air day. Trailers the ball well. Ball opts to play on. Patrick with considerable elevation for that grab. Kicks. Marks. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Tom?
We'll test him here, I reckon, Dennis.
We've got nothing but sympathy for a man who doesn't score. Gold Coast couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one. Ball comes back in. Lonigan comes down with ice forming on his earlobes. Nice long kick to his target. He takes that one on the chest. Worsley steals the ball towards goal. He looks for a man on the lead. We're back in action. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Going for goal number 1. Drops the ball. I don't think he expected that, and that's what put him unawares. Osborne slams one on the boot for goal.
Carlisle would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does. Carlisle bringing the ball back into play. He drops the mark, even intercepts the ball.
Flanagan with the punch. He's hitting for home. It's good to home. Ball over the boundary line. The ruckman battle it out. Flanagan taps it. It bounced straight with his hands as if he just pulled a puck of the whistle. A good start to the game for Gold Coast. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Bounce goes the ball. Guided by Flanagan. Hibbert shoots off the handball. Then gives it a punishing kick. Rises majestically.
Russell is a great overhead mark, but anything below the knees and he's struggling. If he can just add that to his game, he'll go to another level. He completely mistimes the kick, can't bring the mark down. He almost anticipated just where that pass was going, got there first. Gorings fronts, and gets power behind that kick, and the ball goes out of bounds.
There we go again. Play Flanagan. The call was made and a mistake followed. Batted down nicely by Flanagan. He takes control of the loose ball. He's got the head down as he challenges home to go. Colorado looking for a lead. There's the kick. I think he even surprised himself getting up that high, but he forgot to take the mark. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Going for goal number 5. Gets the distance. Puts away on the stat sheet this match. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce. Handballs. He chases with everything he's got.
Gold Coast had a good win record away from home this season. That should give them plenty of confidence for the rest of the year. But just wanted it more then. He plays on. Stanley spills it. Flanagan with the kick. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. He handballs it.
Flanagan aims for his man on the ground. Bumps the big skin. He controls the ball well. Worsley going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Technical was good. If this game were being played on water, Gold Coast would be walking on it. He's looking at replay, but he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Comes it down nicely. Right place, right time. The up is handed up. It's a ball up. Liddy with the tap. A favorable bounce. Back to Snubbies. Just in time with that kick. Worsley grabs that one. Well done, he might have stopped. I know he kicked 12 in his career. Do you give him any chance from here?
I reckon the distance will be too much for him here, Dennis.
No contest for that one. Whiskatelli with a gigantic kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Worsley getting into position for the kick. 35 meters out. Worsley getting top goals. To say that Gold Coast can play power is the understatement of the century. The replay capturing everyone's attention. There we go. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Nice bounce.
Gold Coast with a solid record away from home. That's always a spirit booster.
Good tap from Clovey. It's got the footy in his hands. Patrick drops it. Whiskatelli quickly onto the football. McKenzie directs it down. Lucky bounce collected. Ball goes on the boundary line, close to goal. been thrown in. Touched by McKenzie. Stanley has the ball. Petrol tickets being spent. That's a goal. Will kick. It's not a dance over the kick either. It's a goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here we go. Big thump from McKenzie. Even hand passes. He gives the ball a mighty wrist. And the mark will be buried. Murphy launches it. He spills the mark. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Riscatelli with another possession. And over. How about that? When he got the chance to power jump off both legs, it looked like he could lean, twist, change directions, and even decide to mark the ball in one hand or two. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. Slots it. The goal on the scoreboard now. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. McKenzie with the mighty twist. Ball up in the centre square. Deft touch from Clovey.
Patrick, there's great potential, and he'll be able to unlock that potential with some continuous effort. Hit some big air. Nice bit of power there. Broadbent misses the ball. Osborne knocks up the ball. Great goal. Gold Coast slipping the goods with the lead over Port Adelaide.
Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. All is in readiness. The bounce. McKenzie guides it. Even handball short. Goes for his 50. Murphy outstretched Mr. Fantastic for that goal. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Takes that one strongly.
Swallow takes a lot of marks during the match, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he could just get a cleaner set of hands, it would give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. And the ball is out of play.
The umpires release the ball. Tap by McKenzie. Able to grab it in the hot volley. That came off the boot with huge power. That's not there. Horsley lining up. 20 metres from home. No angle to worry about here for Horsley, who was celebrating the moment that left his boot. He's putting in a masterclass with goals like that. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. McKenzie taps. Stanley gets the ball. Not what he intended with that kick.
But Adelaide can't seem to win at home. I'm not sure if it's a red herring caused by fatigue, which will balance itself out over the course of the season, but things aren't looking good. Puts the head down as he runs into goal. Out of the ball, free kick to Gold Coast.
He couldn't hang on, and he's heading for home. Tried to get out to practice his kicking during the week. Stewart with the kick. Nice work from Osborne. Ball is going over the boundary line on the full. Wheeler bent, kicks it outside the defensive 50. A soaring mark taken right there. Orange kicks it. Stop the bits out and hold on to it. You know more about him than I do, Tom. Reckon he can bag this one?
This one is a dead set to this.
That's 3 in a row for Gold Coast. It looks like the Suns have this one in the bag. There's one for the time capsule. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. The bouncing ball is controlled. Horsley has it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Distance could be the problem. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Libby, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Stewart catches it.
Stewart has all the makings required to become a great servant to this football club. He could easily become a 200 gamer. Dave grabs the ball, sending it on its way. Plenty of space for an easy, uncontested mark. Daniel covers some ground with that kick. That's a mark.
Opportunity for Pedro. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. He sings a very good song. Well, you're loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce. And ball short. That got off just in the nick of time. Adelaide should be embarrassed by that. Mate takes a low step kick. Riscatelli presents and takes the mark. Shoots to kick it. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Broadbent picks up the loose ball.
Broadbent is half a yard quicker in his head, but he can still put on the afterburners. He can't hang on. He's blocked it. Nice strong run. Patrick getting into position for the kick. Magnificent kick of the footy.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. Very good. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball bouncing well. McKenzie outstretches his opponent to win the run. Stanley picks it up. He controls the bouncing ball. Puts the foot down. Dishes it off by hand. Trenger trying to emphasize there are no secrets to a handball. Drops by Bill. Dillard gathers it. Goes with the banana. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Spilled by Crosby. Orange with a kick and goal. You like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. Darwell keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Hall takes off as the tackler hits the ground. Luton. Riscatelli will be upset with that. Flicks it around. Has he? Yes, he's paying it. Osborne kicking the skin off that one. Caught. Is he back in from here, John?
He really shouldn't have too much trouble from this angle.
Darwell with the catch. Sends it on its way. Sensational now. Everything just fitted into place for Adelaide. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg.
Gold Coast always had a handy road record, but this season has become very formidable. Head down, going for goal. There it goes, out on the full.
Darwell clears it out of the 50. I reckon my mum could have caught that napkin. The loose ball is picked up. Osborne thinks that was holding the ball, and the umpire agrees. A desperate kick there. He misses the mark. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Darwell having no trouble taking that one.
Power haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure it's the forwards' fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forwards to keep a winning total like that.
The umpire has decided it was out of bounds. He'll throw it in. Throw it in majestically. McKenzie with a big fist on it. 50 metres out. Osborne gets the kick off before his poleaxe by David. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Darwell waiting for the man to free up. He goes long. The mark missed by Darwell. David kicks from the back. Short sends the ball on its way. It's Edward Scissorhands. He runs for home. Holding the ball is the goal.
Did Port Adelaide really think they can win when they give their opponents that much time and space around the ball? They really need to start sticking their tackles. Stanley with good strong hands.
Horsley spills it. Goes short to the hand pass. Short, he can't give it off. Perspiring like him, putting in a pot as he lines this shot up. 35 metres out. A magnificent kick. Right through the middle. That's his first. He's looking at replay. And he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The umpire has bounced the ball. McKenzie gets onto the ball. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Snaps it. Takes the mark all by himself. Kick by Horsley. His mistake costs him a possession. Trigger takes advantage. McKenzie knocks it down the field. And goes short.
Now, they've been given a lot of free kicks out there, but it's not doing them much good. They haven't been able to make them pay on the scoreboard. Riscatelli with the shot.
They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Gallo kicks it back into play. Dropped by McKenzie. Nate gathers. Gets off a wobbly kick. And that will be played. Kicks the skin off it. Stanley couldn't hang on to the ball. McKenzie gets the 10. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Patrick with a kick as he gets pulled down by Wines. Stewart intercepts the bouncing ball. Shorthand ball from Colvin. He's been seized with the ball and it's going to be holding it. The better man there. Rules this guy is the most reliable kick to go on the side. Test and shot outside the 50. Ideal position of the kicking from. Ready to make it the first two.
Before the Suns can win a game, they have to not lose.
That was a high-scoring quarter. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
The gap between the Suns and the Power is larger than life. 57 marks to Gold Coast, while Port Adelaide sit comfortably on 15. Gold Coast appear to have a distinct advantage, 127 kicks over only 47 kicks from the Power.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Tom.